So Brittany had it rough. And we talk about women who are in shelters and stuff who have it rough and they need some assistance. She had it really rough and she was, a billionaire. So, she couldn't see her own children because of what Kevin did to her husband Kevin, the media trying to say she was an unfit mother because she shaved her head. That's ridiculous. That was her way of putting up more boundaries. She talks about how she was too nice of a girl. She had the paparazzi chasing her and saying, with a smirk and smiling, how's it feel not to have your kids? She said she snapped. She snapped after that. They would not stop. It was like 24/7. They were chasing her and would not leave her alone. So she took an umbrella and she hit the guy's car. The media got what they wanted from her. She was angry. They got what she wanted. They got what they wanted and not only sold pictures of her, but then they turned against her, and her own mother wouldn't look at her with her shaved head because she was now ugly. Her father sat down with her and said, "You're a disgrace to me." Um, just for her being upset about losing her kids, which she really didn't even do anything, they came at her. Dr. Phil talked about her awful concert after that, and obviously she had a bad night, but it wasn't like something she said that you usually get that much bad publicity over. And then here we are, her own mother setting her up. Isn't that kind? She had a bad custody battle for her kids. Gloria Eldridge, which we hear about in the pro-life movement all the time, standing up for women, is now against Brittany. What happened here? This was really shocking to me. So, a bodyguard went to court with Gloria and said that she was a bad mother. Brittany was a bad mother and she was doing drugs, which she wasn't. She said all she did was Alderol. Um, Anyways, so she wasn't cross-examined or anything. So obviously Gloria is not for women's rights. Uh, so, anyways, her own parents set her up. They called her to the home. She had, she had hesitated on handing Jaden over. Someone said you have some time before you have to hand him over to Kevin, and while she was waiting to hand him over, someone betrayed her, called a SWAT team, and treated her like she was a criminal coming into her place and taking the children. So she talks about how her husband turned on her. Definitely can relate. My husband likes the money. He's the real gold digger. So, anyways, she talks about how her parents said that because she was basically living her own life and, nothing criminal, just living her own life, they basically set her up to come over and took over in that conservatorship or guardianship, took over her life, her career, and her father used $6 million and more to pay himself and use his own daughter. Very, very sad. She's finally getting out everything that happened in her book, and this is definitely karma coming back at those who took advantage of her grief, not only for the abortion, but the grief of not having her children around. She says the closest time she ever felt to God. She could nap with her children, smell their hair, touch their tiny fingers. She loved her children so much, and she missed out on a good amount of time with her kids. Even at 15 months old, she was not with her child, and that is a very vulnerable time that your children need you.